Here in the 21st century of clarity, seeing things as they are, looking at what has been done, so therefore the cause, and seeing its effect, we also start to expand in a lot of ways with this awareness wisdom, which goes right into economics. Because you usually can see the effect of the profit-driven system. That everything was based upon, well, did you make a profit? Did you pollute the land, destroy people, murder and mayhem, but did you make a profit? Which is the prevailing system that's falling apart right around us here, right now. It's running out of gas because what it did was fulfill exactly what it would do. Poison and pollute the whole world. Starvation, warfare, because it's all about domination. Profit. Profit is domination. I got more than you. Protect. You got to protect that profit. You got to expand that profit. 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 And it's complete, fabrication. It's missing the point. That kind of economic system right off the bat, the basic economics 101 of the capitalist system, which is now really just a global system that's unraveling, is all driven by profit. What's the first motivation? Profit. What's the measure of success? Profit. And when profit is the measure of success, when profit is your motivation, then there are no ethics, justice, humanity, morality. Doesn't come with the territory. We've seen, they don't care. It's just profit. Big corporations, want to get rid of you, the employee, because you cut into their profit. But wait a minute. You quite accurately say, well, that's ludicrous. Here we are, human beings. The very first thing, you're human beings. Trying to live on this earth with this natural resources, this bounty of this earth. You look in the mirror. That's not profit. You look at your wife, your kids, your family, your husband, you go, that's where the truth is. That should be the focus of the economic system. Our environment that keeps us alive. And us. To benefit us is the economy. So the first motivation, is shifting from the profit fiasco, which inevitably will lead to, as we're seeing, complete global poison, pollution, environmental damage, poisoning the whole planet, poisoning the oceans, for God's sake. It's ludicrous. Profit. Warfare. Starvation. All because of profit. profit-driven system. You saw the cause, and you're seeing the effect. So instead of, you wake up, you see the effect, you throw it aside. It's not the way to go. So there's a new economics. And it's the correct one. It's when it should always have been. It's sanity. It's you. Your planet, you. And so the first motivation there shifts from profit, the fraud and failure of profit. You throw that aside and you go to what's true. You, the planet we live on, that we get everything from to survive. We need the planet. So we change to our correct motivation for business, for personal relationships, for government, the direction of government, the focus of government. Be a benefit to others. First thing you do, your little kid goes, Mom, Dad, what's the point of being alive? What do you do in life? What am I going to do in life? Be a benefit to others. That's the first thing. Everything else falls into place. You can't keep somehow thinking that pumping hundreds of thousands of tons of chemicals and pollutants into your atmosphere, into your water supply, under your soil, it isn't gonna affect anything. I mean, that's pretty stupid. It's obviously a fraud and a sham. Trying to not talk about that, hide that. No, let's not talk about that. So, of course, corporations and whatnot are funding all the environmental change deniers, the global climate change deniers. They're all funded by corporations who've been poisoning and polluting you and destroying our whole planet. The biggest criminals of all are those who poison and pollute the very planet that keeps us going. So of course, who's been profiting? Corporations, those big corporate entities. They don't want to admit or get around to seeing or acknowledging climate change. It hurts their profit. Their business stops, maybe altogether. Their multi-billion-dollar profit of oil, coal, nuclear has to stop, has to change, end. So, of course, they're protecting their money. Not you, don't care about that. They'd poison, pollute the whole planet just to keep profit. So we see the cause, profit system, and the effect. Poison, pollution, corruption, warfare, starvation. And here in the 21st century, we woke up. We get it. So we push all that system, that economic system aside, and we have to change it to a different motivation at the very first. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's the point of doing it? Be a benefit to others. Environmentally sustaining, helpful, compassionate, cooperative, educational, Be a benefit to others. That's where we're at. 21st century. You see it all around. And we're living in the time to make that shift. Because we're there, emotionally, mentally, intellectually, humane, intelligently. We're there. Come into the light.